do it with Dan? Is there...
What up, internet peoples? How's it going? Hello. Hi! I'm gonna cut you off. Hi! Hi! I'm in like one of those moods. I'm hyper today. Fucking listening to Day at the Beach and shit, dude. Holy shit. Man, it feels good to be on a fucking motorcycle today and stuff. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I switched back to the newer, older microphone. So, like, halfway through my YouTube thing, I switched over to a different microphone, which is this one. And then I was like, I don't like this one anymore, so I switched over to my old one. And then I realized that my old one sucked. And I was like, this one's better. So now I'm on this one again. So, hopefully you guys like it. I don't fucking care. What are you, fucking gay? Just a basic day, dude, running, like, finals are almost here and shit. Or basically here. I've got a final I'm gonna probably do today. Also, my new GoPro's here, finally. The other one was all fucked up, so I had to order another one. Yeah, it's like shit like that. Like, people were talking about sending me one. I'm like, I don't know, man. Kind of iffy about it. If you guys remember, I went through that whole, like, GoFundMe shit. Like, for those who were around, like, at 50,000 subs and all that shit. I went through this whole, like, GoFundMe scandal, basically, because basically I was uneducated about the whole thing. I didn't know that GoFundMe was used a lot for people who were just begging for bikes and shit like that. And I'm not saying anyone in particular, because, like, I personally have mixed feelings about it. Like, I think that, you know, like, if your fans want to donate to you and shit like that and help you, like, by all means, go for it. So my opinions, GoFundMes are totally cool, but, like, after the shit that happened to me, like, that's the last thing I want to do is start doing GoFundMes and shit. So anything with, like, taking shit from fans right now, I'm kind of, like, iffy about. Because, dude, I'm having a great fucking time. I love doing what I'm doing. I have no aspirations of stopping anytime soon. And the last thing I want is to piss you guys off and then that basically ends. So, and Jake and I were talking about Patreons. About how, like, Patreons are, like, so much more acceptable or something like that. Basically, from what I understand, a Patreon is just like something like, hey, for every video, we'll give you like $5 or $10 per person or something like that. And then it just, like, it kind of helps you fund certain shit. And, like, that probably would have helped out with the GoPro thing, because that shit is expensive. It's a $500 camera. And I was like, yeah, you know, but I don't want to, like, fucking, I don't want to, like, dip my toe into that water again. I'm not really quite sure. I don't want a terrible backlash on it again like that. I did the best I could to handle it. I got out as many stickers as I could and shit like that. Like, I felt like I handled it about as best as I could possibly handle it. So I did my best, in the words of Dane Cook. I did my best, and I still got, like, a shit ton of backlash. That truck was fucking cool. But I got a shit ton of backlash, and I'm just not really interested in getting that all again. But I figured, hey, you know what? I would bring it up to you guys before I decided to pull the trigger. Like, whether or not to do it or not. I'm like, right now I'm on the pretty not doing it side, but I don't know, maybe you guys can convince me otherwise. I don't fucking know. You guys are my fan base, my family, and I have to bring up everything to you guys because I love every single one of you bitches. Like, that's how this works. The way he described it to me is like, it's only for people. I'm not asking for it. Like, the best way to do it is, like, don't be like, hey, I want this. Like, it's strictly for people who want to help me improve the quality of my channel type of deal. And I'm like, I'm still iffy about it, you know? I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. Basically, it would just be for people who want to help me out in cases like where I needed a new GoPro, because I really needed a new GoPro. The one I had was dying really quickly, and the microphone jack wouldn't work half the time, so, like, half my video footage would be, like, fucked, and I lost so many good videos that I made with it type of deal. So part of me really does want to do the whole, like, Patreon thing just for the extra support. It's not like money that's gonna go towards, like, fucking toys and stuff. It'll be strictly for stuff that, like, if something breaks or if I need to get something new done. It's just a whole big clusterfuck right now, and I'm not sure if I want to travel down that road. I don't want to piss people off. I don't want to be a fucking dick about it, you know? Like, I've been down that road and I've received my backlash. I'm good on that. So if it's like one of those things where I think a bunch of people are gonna be dicks about it, I don't want to do it. I would just rather, like, fucking wait it out, you know, type of deal. And, like, I feel greedy about it just the whole idea, because I'm not like hurting for money, you know. It's not like I can't pay my fucking bills. It's just I would totally split you if that wasn't a fucking copyright, and plane splitting in Georgia is illegal. Right, wait for it. Alright, I'm done. Fucking going the same fucking speed in a goddamn 45. Left lane is for fast people, right lane is for slow bitches. If you're not in the right lane, you're going slow, kill yourself. Don't actually kill yourself. I just can't fucking stand it, man. Did I really just stall? That's not embarrassing. I'll blame it on the new clutch levers. That's what it was. This new clutch levers. They're sensitive or something. I just fucking... Yeah, it's the new clutch levers. That's what it is. I'm a drunk bitch. Becky, you're such a drunk bitch. Ape and Phil, look at his shirt. It's covered in fucking hamburgers. That's my Bam Margera impression. I don't know. Baker thinks it's fucking hilarious. Hey, Ape and Phil, come here and look at this bike. But goddamn, dude, this bike looks fucking clean. Oh man, I'm so happy to be almost done with school. I've got this semester left, which is almost done. And I got a couple classes to take during the summer. And then I'm done, and then I can fucking move away from Georgia forever and ever. Maybe not forever, maybe just for a year. This is like the third time in a row I've tried to make this video and some shit has always happened. So hopefully I'll get my fucking opinions out. It's like my fucking shit doesn't want me to make this video. I should take it easy. I think one of my front fork seals is blown. I'm actually 100% certain of it now. Oh, by the way, bike night, guys, is April 30th. I've been mentioning it all over Instagram and Facebook and shit. And if you followed me on that shit, you would know about it. Bike night's April 30th. Tom Bar drawn at noon. We're having bikini bike washes. We got some pretty hot girls coming out to do some bikini bike washes. And if you're a girl and you watch this and you want to come out anyway, but you don't want a bunch of chicks rubbing their titties all over your bike, I will do it, and I'll use my dick. I will rub my dick all over your bike and then wash it. Or maybe I'll wash it with my dick. Haven't decided yet. Whatever you want, ladies. Because after all, Dan is a ladies' man. So, I've tried to make this video like 3-4 times now. And it's really kind of like, it's just something that I've had on my mind a lot lately. And it's hard for me to like just sit by and think about, but I guess I'm gonna fucking get it off my chest. There's this whole like fucking debacle going on right now about people who identify as other things and like whether they should use bathrooms that are like what they identify as and shit. And I'm gonna get fucking political real quick and ruin your fucking afternoon, because more than likely I'm not gonna agree with what you guys have to say. It's gonna be really, this one's gonna be really challenging. Like, first of all, let me go ahead and get something out. I'm totally 100% for marriage equality, gay marriage, dude. Like, I'm so happy for you. If you're gay, be gay, dude. That's what I want you to be. And that's a big thing for me. Like, I wasn't even raised that way. My mom doesn't necessarily agree with me. I don't think my dad gives a shit. But, you know, like, my family's indifferent about the subject. But I'm a strong believer that everyone has the right to marry who they want to marry, you know, as long as the person can fucking consent. I'm totally pro equal marriage or you know, gay marriage or whatever. I'm really actually super supportive of that. I like to think of myself as an open-minded individual. Is this Brent? This is Brent. What's up, dude? Thanks, dude. This is Brent. He's the one you guys see his bike in my fucking videos all the time.
I can't hear shit.
I know, right? Dude, that thing's fucking nasty. That thing's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, if you had these Bluetooth Cena headsets, wouldn't have to worry about the headphones.
It's all about the experience, my friend.
I feel you. Check you later, bro. Brett's a pretty cool guy, man. He's been in and out of the motorcycle game a bunch, and like, he had this sweet cafe racer. I was practically in love with that thing, man. And then he sold it and got that Harley, and now I'm like really into like looking at his Harleys and shit. I don't know, man. I fucking like his style. Honestly, I used to think he was a douche, and I'm comfortable saying that because I know he watches my videos. Brent, when I first met you, I thought you were a douche, but turned out to be a pretty cool guy. So yeah, back to the subject, man. And I just know it's a big popular fight right now. Everyone's throwing down their own opinions about the whole, like, I identify with this, and you know, I should be able to use the girls' bathroom because I identify as a woman. And I don't mean to sound insensitive, because I know it's gonna sound insensitive. Because I used to, like, for instance, bisexual people. I used to not believe in bisexuality, like, at all. I used to thought it was like, hey, dude, you're just gay and you just don't get it. Like, just fucking be gay, be happy, and be gay. But that's how I thought it was until I watched this video by Shane Dawson, of all people. He really explained it on a way I can understand it. And I'm gonna link that in the description, maybe you guys can understand it like I do now. He described it as like everyone's on a line, right? Like everyone's on a line, and on one aspect of the line there's like gay, and on the other aspect is straight, and everyone's somewhere between gay and straight on this line. And it makes sense, because like you think about it, like, you know, he's like, some people are like either really gay, that's what they like the same sex, or some people are really straight and they like the opposite sex, and then there's people who are kind of like in between. Some people are really straight, some people are really gay, some people are kind of just in the middle, and that's how he explained it to me. And I'm like, that makes sense, because you're not like that with everything else, right? Like, you're not like, I'm either pro-Republican or pro-Democrat. You know, there's a lot of people out there who like only agree with most Democratic policies, and there's a good chunk of people who only agree with Republican policies. Like, that makes sense, but no one's usually ever A or B on the subject, you know? It's like, you're usually in between somewhere. Like, there's a lot of shit that a Democrat might say that I might agree with, even though I'm majority Republican. So, like, it's just like, there's an aspect, right? A line, if you will. But he made a really good point and said that everyone's on this line and you're just in different places, you know? And some people, and I'm confident with myself enough to be like, yeah, I'm like way far over on the straight side. Like, I'm not worried about me at all. But there's a lot of people who are uncomfortable with themselves that are like, oh, it's fucking gay. I ain't even just slightly straight, I'm all the straight. I've never seen a dick I'd like to suck, or, you know, like, people are just gonna be super homophobic, which I never understood. If you're comfortable with yourself, dude, you shouldn't be uncomfortable with people who are gay, and it's never really made sense to me. It just doesn't add up in my head. I'm fucking gay. I never said you were gay. I'm saying that everyone's on a line, and that some people are like slightly more gay than other people and slightly more straight than other people. It's like it's a fucking, you're on a line, you know? No, I'm fucking B. I am straight as hell. I like pussy. Big dick and pussy. I mean, just pussy alone. You weren't homophobic when you watched those two girls make out on your internet porn collection, were you? No, you thought that shit was hot as fuck, didn't you? I like women and titties and beer and dicks. I mean, titties. And that's why I never understood why people are against gay marriage. Like, I get the whole religion aspect, but dude, that's like preventing someone from having a certain tax break. So like, there's a lot of benefits. There's like a bunch of different shit, right? It's more than just being happy too. It's like everyone needs to be able to share the benefits. And like, I get it, if your religion prevents that, that's cool. Like, you know what? Don't go to a gay wedding, because my religion doesn't allow that stuff. But don't prevent other people from getting married because it's against your religion. If it was all about religion, then there'd be a separation of church and state, like there should be. I'm not going to get into that. But I'm going to kind of get into the meat of this right now about the whole, like, should a guy who identifies, quote-unquote, as a woman be able to use a woman's bathroom because that's how he identifies? And no, I don't think that's how it should go. And not because I don't agree with people who identify with themselves. I identify as an Apache fucking helicopter. I don't give a shit. You don't see me asking for bathrooms. My automatic AR-15 identifies as a single-action bolt rifle. And it's not that I'm downing people who identify as other things. Don't get this wrong. Because this is just another one of those things that I just don't understand. And maybe someday someone will be able to explain it to me. I'm not downing you if you identify as a different sex. Like, that's cool. If you think you're a dude, then be a dude. If you think you're a girl, be a girl. Matter of fact, I have a friend that identified as a different sex. And that's cool because I'm happy for her now, because she's a girl now, like, officially. Like, congratulations, I'm super fucking happy for you, because you've experienced all these trials and tribulations to get what makes you happy. Like, fucking be happy. But I think the whole, like, the big argument here is, like, identifying, is that you get into a lot of people who are, like, perverts and gonna like go into the girls' bathroom because they're gonna say they identify as a girl, even though they don't. They're just gonna go in there so they can look at girls naked and shit. There's gonna be a lot of perverts who probably abuse this. It's not the people who identify actually as a girl who you're worried about. It's people who are perverts who are gonna try to touch your kids and shit like that. That's the main concern from a lot of these people, which I think is a very valid concern. I know a lot of fucking disgusting people that is gonna do shit like that. Like, I get it. I don't know them personally, I'm just saying that I know that there's people like that. So dude, I get that concern, and that's not even really the main reason why I think boys go in the boys' bathroom, girls go in the girls' bathroom. That's fine. And that's just how it's always been. if you want to do the whole identify thing, why not come out with a unisex bathroom? I don't feel like you should have to force that type of stuff on people who are uncomfortable with it, because it's literally like less than 0.1% of the population who is considered to be these people who identify as other sexes and stuff. So it's a random thing to cater to, in my opinion. It's a very random subject to cater to. I feel like there's a lot bigger things that we should address other than like, hey, I feel like I'm a girl, I should be able to use a girl's bathroom. Fuck off. Like, go use the boys' bathroom if you're a boy. And I want to be open-minded about this thing, but dude, people are making it so fucking hard. If you got a dick, use the boys' bathroom. You don't got a dick, use the girls' bathroom. I think that's pretty simple. Maybe we should just have dicks and vaginas bathrooms. If you have a dick, go in the dick bathroom. If you have a vagina, go in the vagina bathroom. Cool? Cool. Sounds awesome. 10 out of 10. Would recommend again. Again, this isn't me bashing people who identify as other sexes, like, do you, boo-boo? But right now, there's a lot of people who are uncomfortable. And when I say a lot of people, I'm thinking maybe majority of the people who are uncomfortable with the idea of, like, a guy going into a female's bathroom. And I get it, dude. Rape happens, bro. It's fucking a real thing. And I'm not saying that, you know, a sign is going to prevent rapes and shit like that, or like a rule is going to prevent rapes, because that's obviously not the case. But goddamn, man, like, girls with vaginas, dudes with wieners, unisex. I think that's how it should be. I feel like that would probably be the best answer, just because it answers everyone's needs.